Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This one I'm super excited about because we are going to be unboxing an ANTS Canada product, specifically the ANTS Canada Ant Tower Small, as well as revealing the recent growth for the Shadow Empire, or our Lacey's Niger colony. So as you can see, it just came in today. It took exactly a week, so I'm pretty impressed with that. Although for those 7 days I've been super anxious for this to come in, and it finally came. So I'm so excited to make this video, and I've been waiting only a week, but it feels like a long time. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take our knife here. As you can see, ANTS Canada, and then just cut top and the sides like that, and the side as well, and it should just open right up. Inside the box, reveals another box. Oh wow, so this is the actual, this is like the real deal here. Let me move that out of the way. The ANTS Canada Ant Tower. So it appears as though we're just supposed to just put that. Oh wow, okay, so this is the top. As you can see, it has a ventilation system and a little hatch for feeding. It was a little jammed in there, but it seems good. Here comes a bag of substrate or sand. So here's the actual tower here. So when we put on the lid here, and then we put on this right here, this is what it will look like. And the red film is because an ant cannot see red light. This is so that we can see the colony, and they cannot see us. So we'll be able to just do that to look at the inside. Oh wow, this is exciting. Okay. And it seems like we have two holes to put test tubes and stuff. Oh, speaking of test tubes, it came with one. So it does not directly connect, which is why we'll probably be using an adapter here. And just plug that in, and then it should fit right in for the ants to be able to, climb and stuff. What else? Okay, so we have a little bit of vinyl tubing. That's not bad, because that can always come in handy. Just take the foam here, the entire thing. Oh, something just fell. Hold on. Okay. Well, in here we have an AC plug from when we're done, so we will be plugging one side, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Wait a minute. Okay, it did fall, but there is a second plug. That's good to know, because I was starting to run short on plugs. I was thinking about getting a plug pack, but I'm glad that this came in. Is this an instruction manual? No, it's not. Okay, I don't really need that though. So we're going to be setting this up. Because this is sand, I think I'm going to go for like a beach feel. I do have some shells and a starfish from my trip to Florida. So that would fit, and I think that we're just going to pour this in. Well, no, I'm going to take off the little red film so you guys can see what's going on here. What should we name this? I mean, the colony's name is the Shadow Empire, so what if we named it like the Tower of Darkness, or something like that? Oh wow, I thought this wasn't going to be enough. This is plenty. Okay, so we'll stop there. It's really fine sand too. Maybe you know, what I'm gonna do is I actually am just gonna lean that back and put in a plug. Put in both plugs so that the sand doesn't come out of the ports, because that's what was starting to happen. And I don't want that to happen. Okay. So there we go. And then I'll add almost like a hill, so they're gonna have some extra digging space in the back. So it should slope forward like that. And that is the design that I'm gonna go with, because with terrariums and stuff, if you put the biggest things in the back and then the medium on the sides and then the smallest in the front. So like Ants Canada, he said himself when he was creating a outworld for his carpenter ant colony, he created a he calls it the armchair strategy. Just gonna clean out the sand from there. Not the armchair strategy, the armchair setup. So there we go. And then let's go get some shells, because we're gonna create a beach biome. Just open up this bag. The first thing that I'm definitely gonna add, I know for sure, is this starfish that we got. And I have it in bubble wrapping so that it wouldn't break, because it's really fragile. It's a real starfish. This did not come with the kit, but it will still look great. So I'm just gonna kind of set it right there. And there we go. And then in the bag here, we also have some shells. Got like a tiny shell here. Before we do this though, I'm just gonna mist down the sand to kind of compact it and make it easier for them to dig. Speaking of nest hydration, we have this little thing here, which I believe that you put cotton into and pour water, because on the bottom, yeah, it has ventilation holes. So I'm guessing that's how you're supposed to hydrate the nest. Let's go get some cotton. Now I assume that you should be able to use other things too, like cocoa peat, but it's not really what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use cotton because I think it's gonna be the easiest way, and I don't have any cocoa peat with me, so. Now we are straight away gonna move the ants into this ant tower, and the reason is they've had so much trouble in a test tube and it keeps molding so easily. I'd rather have them just be able to dig out their own tunnels, because I also heard that Lasius niger, the species, does best when it has the freedom of its own nest space. Moisten this real quick, and now that we have our moistened cotton, should just be able to put it on like that. Well, I put a little bit too much water in, hold on. So there we go. Now that everything is moistened and we have the hydration ready, put the starfish in the back like that. And then we'll take some smaller shells, scatter them about. Let's see, it's a nice looking one. Put that right there. Get some more tinier shells. And there we go. Okay, so we're going to close that back up. Just wipe that off real quick. And look at this. the ant tower. That's where we hydrate. We got some nice decoration, multiple ventilation ports, and then we're going to unplug this one here, and this is where we're going to connect the test tube for our ants to go in. So speaking of them, let's go get them. And this right here in this Ants Canada test tube portal and test tube is where they've been living for the past while. So what we're going to do is we're going to unplug the tube. So that is where we're going to connect them. And then look at them. Gorgeous. And they have 4 pupa. So my guess is the eggs and larvae are going to go in the moistened parts of the nest, and the pupa are going to go in the driest parts of the nest. Alrighty, so there we go. They are all hooked up now, and I'm going to put them on my desk, and hopefully they move in and start digging tunnels. So that is it for today's video. I will give you guys updates on how they do, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. So please leave a like and subscribe, and goodbye.